Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a record prediction for the 2022-2023 Los Angeles Rams, or better known as the Super Bowl champions. And by looking at it, I believe the Rams do have another chance to possibly go back to back. But with how the NFL offseason looks, it's going to be even harder, and it's going to be a harder road to the Super Bowl. So we're going to see what their schedule looks like, and hopefully you guys do like it. But before I do get into the video, I would like to thank everyone that has recently subscribed to the channel, or even just watch the videos. That means like support also. If you guys can also share the videos, that means a lot. But now getting into the video, we are going to share the screen to show on to the record prediction for the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know why I can't say it. All right, so they start off the season against the Bills. All right, I think they'll beat the Bills just because they're coming off that high note of winning the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be a close game. Of course, it's gonna be a close game just because the Bills are so heavily matched against the Rams. I believe that they're just so like even in most ways, that the way that the Rams have the advantage is because they have Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and stuff like that. I understand the Bills have Tre'Davious White, Ed Oliver, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. But I'm just going to take the Rams that have proven that they can win in big situations. And I believe this is going to feel like a playoff atmosphere, or even maybe a possible Super Bowl preview. If this is a Super Bowl preview, I will be taking the Bills. I understand I am a Patriots fan, but I will be taking the Bills just because it would be cool to see them win their first Super Bowl after them going 0-4 in their last times that they have been to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to be taking them to lose this game to the lose this game to the Rams. So I'm going to have the Rams be winning this game. So the Rams start off 1-0. And then they also play the Falcons here too. So I'm going to be having them beat the Falcons just because we don't know how the Falcons are going to be. I don't think they're going to beat the Falcons anyways, no matter how the Falcons were. No matter if they started off 1-0 and like completely annihilated the team the week before. I don't trust how Marcus Mariota is going to play. I don't trust how any of their receivers are going to play. I don't trust their defense. The only person I really trust on their team that has been proven that they can play is Kyle Pitts and AJ Terrell. Those are the only two people I trust on the Falcons to be able to make plays for that team for that game. So they're going to start off 2-0. And then they play the Cardinals. I think they're also going to lose to the Card. I think they're going to beat the Cardinals. Actually, honestly don't have that much trust in the Cardinals. I understand the Cardinals usually do start off hot in the first half of the year, but I don't really see them doing too great this season just because the first 6 games, I believe it is, that they're not going to be having DeAndre Hopkins because it's like, the PEDs or whatever he took, legal substances, happens to a lot of NFL players. A lot of NFL players do it. They should not do it because it messes up their team, not just them. And then I have them actually losing to the 49ers. I think the Rams and 49ers, I think this could possibly be a close division race separated by 1 or 2 wins. I don't think it's going to be easy for the Rams, just like how they met in the championship game. I don't think it's going to be that easy for the Rams to beat the 49ers. So I have the 49ers beating the Rams this time around, but the second time they play them, as you can see right here, after the Panthers, I do have them beating the 49ers at home. So I have them starting off 3-1. And so far, I haven't done the Cardinals or 49ers yet. So far, they would be in first place in their division. And then actually have them. Honestly, I forgot what I said against the Cowboys, but this is one that could go either way. I feel like this one's one that could go either way right here. So 3-1. This is either 4-1 or 3-2. I'm just gonna keep it like that, 3-1 or 4-2. At the end, I'm just gonna either like say this like it's gonna be like this or that because this is definitely one of the games that could go either way. Just because I feel like the Cowboys are a team that's gonna have a couple surprising games, but I don't think the Cowboys are going to have that easy of a path to the divisional race, I would say, to win the division for their team against the Eagles. I think the Eagles will be their biggest challenger in that division. Next, they play the Panthers and then the 49ers. They win back-to-back games right there. So they're either 6-1 or 5-2. So like how I said, they win this game. So 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2 or 4-1, and then 5-1. I think they're either gonna win these games. So I'll go right back through at the end. I'm just gonna say who they're winning, beating, and then at the end I'll go to the record prediction, like saying like their final record. I have them losing to the 49. I have them losing to the Buccaneers the next week. So after a good win against a good 49ers team, I had them losing to the Buccaneers because Tom Brady literally is building the Avengers. I understand Julio Jones is a little bit older, but he still can produce if he is on the right team. And I believe he did finally find the right team after dominating on the Falcons for so long. So I believe this is Julio Jones's chance to get his ring with Tom Brady, the person that defeated him in Super Bowl 51 after the 28-3 comeback. They are going to be teaming up again so that maybe Tom Brady can get him his ring that he so rightfully deserves. And then I have them beating the Cardinals, beating the Saints. Like I said, the Cardinals, I don't think they're going to, I think this is where they start to fall off. I don't think the Cardinals might not even make the playoffs. That's just my thing. I'm not too high on the Cardinals. They always find a way to choke. Even if they did somehow make the playoffs, I feel like they would choke like they did against the Rams. They just played terribly. Um, and then you have the Saints right here. They're going to beat the Saints also. The Saints, I understand they have Michael Thomas, James Winston, Alvin Kamara, Marshawn Lattimore, some good defensive ends, and some decently good linebackers with Leonard Davis. I forgot how you say his name or what his name is right now. I can't think of it. But I have them beating the Saints too. And then I have them losing to the Chiefs. I had them losing to the Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs will be a team that can be surprising this year just because of like still Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid. And then they still have a decently good defense over there. And they did lose Tyrann Mathieu and all that over there. But I still believe the Chiefs are going to be good. I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to be good until we see what they can do this upcoming year. And then I have them beating the Seahawks, beating the Raiders, and then beating the Packers. So they go 3-0 right here. Seahawks, they're not going to do too much. Honestly, I don't know what there is more to say. They're not going to do too much against the Rams. The Seahawks are. So I think the Rams will easily win this game. The Raiders, I think this game might come down to like a last drive for the Rams where it's going to be tied and they're going to either get a field goal or a go ahead touchdown to win the game. But I don't think it's going to be like a blowout. I think this is going to be a good primetime game, as you can see right here, 5:15. So that is a primetime game. Looks like they do get two back-to-back primetime games, actually. That is something that you don't usually see too often. Two back-to-back primetime games, and then they skip a week and then have another primetime game. Damn. I guess that's what happens when you win the Super Bowl. You get the primetime game so that you can get more views for your team or for pretty much the program. And then the Packers, I think they're going to beat the Packers by at least 2 scores. I understand Aaron Rodgers is still there, but he doesn't have his wide receiver one. I think he will still produce. I don't think he'll be an MVP again, but I still think he will produce to a good level. And then I have them actually losing back-to-back games against the Broncos because I believe the Broncos are going to start being hot right here so they can get into the playoffs. And then the Chargers, I have them the Chargers winning the division. So I have the Chargers winning this game too, and then I had the Broncos winning. And then I had them also beating the Rams and beating the Seahawks here. So they're going to win these 2 games against the Broncos. They're going to lose these 2 games against the Broncos and Chargers. And then they're going to beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to be a team that's not going to do too good. I think they're going to draft a quarterback, the Bryce Young from Alabama. I think that's who they're going to probably try and go after. If Drew Lock doesn't play well, if Drew Lock gets at least 7 wins, I think they'll try and keep him just because I think that'll be good enough to show that he can play. But anything under that, I don't think they're going to keep him. The Chargers, on the other hand, the Chargers are a team that is pretty solid all around. I think the only weak spots on the Chargers is their special teams unit, their defensive tackles, and their linebackers. Everything else they have pretty strong at. Their corners, their receivers, safeties, defensive end, linemen, quarterback, running back, whatever you can think of, they're pretty strong at, except those two positions, except those three parts of the team. So I'm going to go back and look at their final record. So they go 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, or 3-2. All right. So I'm just saying that they're going to win that at the end. So I'm going to finish that at the end. So 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2. Wait, sorry, yeah, 8-2 right here, and then 8-3, 9-3, 10-3, 11-3, and then what is this? 11-4, 12-4, and then sorry, 11 and something like that. Let me. I cannot think. I don't know why I can't think right now, but let's see. I'm gonna do this one more time. So 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, I think that's 5-1, 5-2 or 6-2, 6-2. So I think I have them either going 13-4 or 14-3, one of the two. They're not going to lose too many games. I don't know why I can't think right there for the final record prediction, but you guys probably see it in the comment in the video. You guys will probably be able to follow along better than I could right there. So they're either going to go 13-4 or 14-3. I think that's either going to be the second or first seed. I think the Buccaneers will probably either be the same too. So if you guys do want another video, if you guys do want me to do your team next, make sure you guys do let me know. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.